Hello, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, and this is my weekly stamping class. So I'm looking forward to having some people join me tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting things set up. Let's see, what do we got going on here? I have my hair up, and being blonde, I don't like wearing my hair up on camera because I always feel like I'm bald, but it is what it is. So hi, Michelle. It was just a mess, and I have like half of it up and half of it down, and I keep looking like, I feel like I look like I'm bald. I have a lot of, I don't call it gray, I call it silver, especially because it was just Christmas time. So I have a lot of silver up there. It kind of hides it. So I have fun projects for tonight to show you. It is the best time of the year. It is Sale-A-Bration. Sale-A-Bration started yesterday, and for us demonstrators, it's our favorite time of the year because you get to earn free stuff with every $50 purchase, and there's no limit on that. So yeah, it's great. All right, so I am live. Not a whole lot to talk about this week. It's been very quiet around here, not a whole lot going on. Just working and getting things done. I have a lot of goals to tackle this year, and I am super laser focused on my health and my fitness goals, plus my daily Bible reading. I usually get naughty and I forget, and then I have like weeks to catch up on. And tomorrow night is our first Bible study group for this year, and I've been keeping up every day, so fingers crossed that I can continue that. And just working, and that's about it. It's kind of quiet and it's nice. It's like the calm before the storm, because later this year we're renewing our vows, so that's going to take some time and effort and energy on my part, plus Brooke's getting married, and I'm not quite sure. I don't think that she's planning a big wedding, but it's still going to require some planning and focus, so trying to enjoy this quiet time with not a whole lot going on while we can. So, but as I said, it is Sale-A-Bration, and so tonight I have two cards that I made. I'm going to use products from our Sale-A-Bration brochure. And the great thing about that is I can show you these two simple cards, and you can substitute. If you don't get both the stamp set and the paper, you can use different paper, or you could use a different stamp set. They're really simple layouts, but they're really pretty. So hi, Chriselle. I'm glad you could join me tonight. So yeah, that's about it. I hope everyone's doing well, and I guess I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'll just get the stamping started. So, all right, hang on. Here comes the fun part. I hope nobody gets sick. Rosie actually got sick again, and I personally think that she eats too fast. And yeah, she kind of, there's no kind of about it. She inhales her food and then she throws it up, like completely undigested. So, yeah, she was sick on Christmas, and then she was sick on New Year's. And so we're kind of watching her and making sure that so far so good. So, dang dogs, I don't want to have to take her to the vet. She's due for her physical exam in January, but I got a note card from the vet's office saying we're super short-staffed right now, so, you know, we're only taking emergencies and vaccinations, and so, well, I don't want any emergencies. So I'm going to adjust a little bit more because I want to be stamping on camera. Let's see. What is going on here? This is going to be the first card I'm going to start with tonight. There we go. I think that's better. So if you're watching tonight, let me know, leave a comment, say hi. I haven't had a whole lot of comments lately, so it's hard to do my drawings. Plus, my video from last week totally disappeared. I went in there late last week to look at the comments and see if there, because I wasn't really reading all of them as we were doing the live, and so I went back later to see if anyone had questions or if there was anything I needed to address, and I couldn't find the video anywhere. And I know that's happened at least once before. So anyway, if you're watching, be sure to leave a comment. Sharing this video really helps me, especially because, you know, you gotta grow. So if you can share this video with someone, you never know who might enjoy crafting, or, you know, who might just want to join us on Wednesday nights. So that is very helpful for me, and I appreciate it. So I'm starting with, this is a, well, let me show you first. This is called, I think it's called Field and Flower. This is the designer series paper that is in the Sale-A-Bration book. It is free with a $50 purchase, and it is gorgeous. There's all these beautiful designs, and it's so florally, and it's so pretty. And I made cards this weekend using all of this paper, so I'm going to show them to you when we're done. Lots of great ideas, and they're real simple and easy. I don't think there was anything that was incredibly complicated about these cards, and I know a lot of stampers, you know, like to keep things simple, so I do too, because I like to make a lot of cards, and it's hard when one card takes forever to make, so. So I'm starting with a cherry cobbler card base, and this beautiful paper, and I'm gonna glue this down. I've got a basic black cardstock layer here. And I'm just going to glue those together. Want a little bit of that black to show on the outside border. But I cut it kind of narrow, so it's just a real narrow border. I just love this paper. That red and yellow is so beautiful together. And the green, it is gorgeous. All right, so I'm gonna, oh, there, I was looking for my bone folder. Got it. So I'm gonna attach this, real simple. And you guys, I was thinking about, like, prepping my Wednesday card kits well in advance. If you're interested in receiving one and stamping along with me on Wednesday nights, let me know. Because that would be something that I would be willing to do if you would enjoy it, you know. So be sure to let me know about that. So then I have a strip here. This is the new in color. It's called Bumblebee. And so it's a yellow. It's a little bit darker than Daffodil Delight. It's a lot darker than the So Saffron, which is the really light yellow. But it's a really pretty yellow. And so I'm going to use this stamp that says Sorry for your loss. It's long and skinny and it fits on here perfectly. And I'm using the Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad. And I'm just gonna stamp that on here. I wanna make sure I get it straight. My sample was like perfect, so I was pretty sure that I was gonna screw that up badly, but I don't think I did. Because you know, that's how it would go. That's my host code for the month of January, so now I've got just a piece of plain white string because we don't have the white baker's twine anymore, which I really miss. I use my white string a lot. So I'm just going to tie a bow. I doubled it up so that I can tie a double bow. I can hear a flock of geese flying over my house right now. They are so loud sometimes. So, all right, I gotta grab my scissors. Let's see. So I doubled this up, so I need to cut that apart. And then I want my other side to be the same length. So I'm going to cut that right there. And then what I want to do, I forgot to grab my dimensionals. Hang on. So, also I need my punch. Oh my goodness. So I've got this is my triple banner punch. And I'm going to use that to cut a little flag on the end. And as you can see, this punch has 3 different sizes. This is a lot smaller than that size. So I'm going to flip it over, and I want to flag this side here. So I'm just going to put it in the punch like that, and I'm going to back it out a little bit, and I'm going to eyeball it. Fingers crossed that I don't get it crooked. Ha! Wonderful. I did it. So I've got a pretty little flag on my sentiment piece. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. I'm going to put one on the end, one in the middle, and then one on this end, but in a little bit, because I want this bow here on the back. So I'm going to I should use my tape runner actually. It'll probably hold a little bit better. Hang on a second. I think I'm just going to go with a glue dot. I thought I was all ready and prepared and ready to go, but I guess I wasn't. So I'm going to get my pokey tool out, get rid of that. And I'm going to pull these dimensional pieces off, and then I need to take a little bit more off that end, I think. Let's see. Maybe I can't because I have the dimensionals on it already. Just a little bit. So I'm going to put this down right there. And I think it still works. It's a little bit longer than I intended. I guess I could have cut it on this side as well, but that's okay. So I'm going to put the bow up there instead. And it'll just be a little bit different than the sample that I made. And that is okay. So I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of my little white string bow. I like to use my pokey tool. to kind of get that off. I'm just gonna stick that up there, and I kind of have to tuck the glue dot in so that it's not super visible. But it would be something like that. And then I've got a few pearls to add on there. Let's see. Like that. This third one is a little difficult to pick up. It's being a little fussy. There, so that is my first card. I think that is so pretty. I just love that paper. I haven't needed a sympathy card in a month or so, so maybe I'll get to hold on to this one for a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, so the next card that I have tonight, I did two, because like I said, they're kind of simple, and yeah, so this one, I love this one. I use this layout for a couple of different cards, and I love the colors, and like this paper is so colorful that you could, I mean, the options are endless. So I just had so much fun with this paper. So this one starts with the So Saffron card base. And I'm just going to score that. And then I cut the designer series paper and the cardstock. They're exactly the same size. So you can just twist one a little bit and they'll both fit on the card front like that. So they'll be a little crooked, and you know, they're kind of offset with that twist there. So that's okay. And I'm just gonna like that. And then I'll put some glue on the back of that. I'll glue that down. There. Now, this one I used, this is, I just want to make sure I grab the right size, yep. So this is the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. And again, I'm using the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And I'm gonna stamp that. Oh, you know what? I think my ink needs to be, I think I need to re-ink my ink pad because that was a little weak. That is much better. I think I'll have to get my re-inker out. So this one, let's see, I'm just watching, just kind of getting off camera there, so just want to make sure you guys can see. So I'm gonna punch this out. Wishing I could heal your heart. Again, I hope I don't need any sympathy cards anytime soon, but we shall see. So now I need, I'm gonna get my ribbon combo pack. Hang on. I just have to laugh at myself thinking I was all ready to go this afternoon. When I took my lunch break from work, I came down here and was getting everything ready, and I felt like I had it all together, you know. Oh, I'm all ready to go. Everything's set up. I'm ready to roll. And now I just have to laugh because I clearly was not ready like I thought I was. So, yeah. So I'm putting a little bit of, I got my my old retired snail adhesive. I put a little bit on the back there to hold this ribbon on. I just cut about an inch and about 2 inches probably of this beautiful greenery ribbon from the Forever Fern bundle, if you guys remember that. Love that stuff. So I just want to do like that. I want to fold it over in the back. And let's see, I'm going to put a little bit of a glue dot on the back of that to hold it, because once I attach it down it might hold, but I don't want it to come off after I've given it to somebody. And sometimes things come apart in the mail too. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen, but I have. So the Postal Service can sometimes just really damage things. So I'm sticking this down with dimensionals. And then I'm going to put this down right about there. Gosh, that is so pretty. And then I've got this gold twine that's part of this combo pack. And I'm going to make a bow. Like that. Make a bow, make a bow. Tighten it up. All right. And I'm gonna cut that off. I love how the edges of this ribbon fray. I just think that is so pretty. I'm gonna get that out of the way. So I don't know if I had said something last week, but I've been kind of battling a head cold since Christmas ended. And I'm finally starting to feel better, but the congestion is still hanging around. And I just think it's kind of dry. It's not really cold, but our heat is on because it's not really warm either. And so I think that that's just part of kind of making it worse. So hopefully this crud will be gone soon. I don't know what it's like by you guys, but we've had 4 days in a row of this really dense fog. And yesterday I was really excited because they had said that the sun was going to come out, and it never did. So that was kind of extra depressing. And then again today it was really foggy, and now it sounds like the next few days they're going to be more of the same. So that's really depressing. Right? I need the sun. You guys know what I mean? So now I think this card is gorgeous, but you know, I always have to have my extra embellishments. So I have got some of these champagne rhinestones, and they go beautifully on this card. My glue dot did something funny when I glued that down. I might have to revisit that when this video is over. But okay, so I'm gonna put a few of these on here. And let's see, that one went flying. That happens sometimes. So yeah, it's a slow news day around here, you guys. But it's a nice A nice reprieve from what we've been seeing on TV today, right? So it may be a little chaotic here in my stamping studio, but not quite that kind of chaos. So I hope that I can be a little source of entertainment that's non-political. So, okay, you guys, so that's my second card. Just let me get these rhinestones back in the package quick. And then I'm going to show you all the other cards I made with this gorgeous paper. And I don't think I ever showed you the stamp set that I have sitting here. Let's see. This is the stamp set that I used tonight. This is free with a $50 order during Sale-A-Bration, which goes from January 5th through February 28th. So I love this stamp set. The font is so pretty. And I like when things are paired up, so I can put a greeting on the outside and then a greeting on the inside. So I love this stamp set. And again, it's free. So I showed you the paper already. And I'm going to get my cards out because I made a whole bunch of cards this weekend. I had them in a little baggie. So I want to know what your thoughts are on these. So this one, I love this. I love, love, love this paper. It is gorgeous. I used Granny Apple Green, and I could not decide, like, it needs ribbon or it needs some rhinestones. But I went through my box of embellishments and I looked at my ribbon and I couldn't decide what would be best. So I left it blank. If you guys have any ideas of what might work, pop them my way, because I love this card, but I feel like it just needs something to finish it off. So for this one, I flipped the paper over, so I kind of cut it about, I don't know, 2 inches in, and flipped it over. I used the front and the back. Well, it's not really the back. I used both sides, is what I should say. And I just stamped on some cardstock, and I used a punch, punched out a little heart, added a rhinestone. Simple and done. This one, I love this layout. I did this one on a whole bunch of cards earlier in the like during Christmas time when I was making my Christmas cards. And I like to cut the paper out in a circle and then just add a sentiment on it. So that's what I did. For these rhinestones, I used the regular basic rhinestones, and I used my Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blend marker to color them pink. So I think that adds a really cute extra bling to this card. And then this one, again, I used both sides of a piece of paper and just added this ribbon. I don't have the bumblebee ribbon, but this is Daffodil Delight, and I think it's pretty darn close. So to me, it didn't matter all that much. I think it matches. I think it coordinates fine. So that's really cute and simple. And this one too, I used 2 different papers, and this is our, is it Misty Moonlight? Yes, it's called Misty Moonlight. This is one of the in colors. Oh, and these gems, these are from the Flowers for Every Season gems. So they come in green and clear, and they are gorgeous. And they're, let's see if I can pick one up. They're just flat on the back. So you could just pop a little bit of glue on there and stick them down and let it dry. Aren't those pretty? And so I put a couple of those on the front of that card. You could also use the clear ones for things. And I actually got these because I made some shaker cards. And so guess what I'm going to be showing you guys next week? Shaker cards. I'm excited. I've never done them before, but they are apparently all the rage right now. And one of the things I learned at our demo training in November is how to make super quick and easy shaker cards. So I've been making a whole bunch. So we're going to do some shaker cards. So let's see, I'm going to do a quick scan for questions. I'm not seeing anything come through, so I hope you guys are still there. And let's see, how are we doing on time? Wow, half hour. See, I told you those were really quick and easy cards. So you guys let me know what you think of this one. If you think it needs anything, like, you know, any particular ribbon that you think I could add to that. Otherwise, I don't have anything else to show you guys. I am excited for shaker cards next week. So, I think if that's all we have, I'm going to let you guys go, and I got to go get my dishes done and get my Bible reading done for the day. So, be sure if you have any questions about Sale-A-Bration, let me know. If you guys did not get your book, let me know. The post office is crazy right now. I know they're doing the best they can. I know people that work there that are working super long shifts. Excuse me. And so I'm not going to place blame. It's just kind of the state of the way things are right now. And we just have to deal with it and be prepared for it. So if you didn't get your catalog, let me know. If you didn't get your January to June mini catalog, let me know. I'd be happy to get them to you the quickest way I can. And so you guys can start your shopping and start your wish lists. The other thing I want to tell you is if you have ever considered purchasing the starter kit, and now I'm not saying that you have to be, you know, maybe you never wanted to be a demo, that's okay. If you have a wish list that's about $100, $125, it is worth it to purchase the starter kit and get all of the things that you want plus some. Because right now, for $99 plus tax, you can get over $200 worth of product. I think the math comes out to about $210 because you get free shipping on everything. They're going to cover the shipping for you. So you would pay $99 plus tax. You would get almost $200 worth of product. So that in itself is a great deal. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be a demo. You'll be a demo, but you don't have to have classes. You don't have to sell stuff. When you're done, you can still be my customer or whoever else you purchase from. It's just a really good deal. It'll save you a ton of money. And if you have any questions about that at all, reach out to me. I'm happy to go through the details with you. So that's all I have. You guys take care, and I will see you back here next Wednesday. Again, be sure to leave comments, be sure to share, because those things will get you entered in the drawing, and they'll also help me out a lot, and I really appreciate that. I've got big goals to meet this year, so I know I can do it because I did it last year, but I do need a little bit of help, so I appreciate you supporting me. So have a great night. See you next week. Bye-bye.